after the H stream ended. I was like, they're only gonna hit 4K if I want to before it does. I mean, you can only go so high, and the range was like 3,800. We hit 3,500 recently, and then went down. The lack of Twitch growth, lack of Twitch revenue growth, and follower growth, and everything, like that's a bit of an issue. Well, let me share the video on. I don't know if the extra credits will actually copyright me, but just in case, I'm just gonna link you the video.
For the MailChimp store for free.
I don't know why that's making audio one. It's not connected to anything. Well, I guess it was done. Like, if there's gonna be hyperinflation just because like everything's in the stock market. I guess is the issue of that video. It's like none of the money's getting like just food and stuff, but like is that food costs are like getting outdriven by like how much money is in the stock market. There'll be other services too. I don't know what the IPOs and everything is about. I forgot about max efficiency. That was a thing in economics, right? Should probably figure 4 weekly. Should have figured 4 weekly for the notes on the matches, and then I'll cover like my notes from when I was watching it. Zero Dawson attacks Malachi Black. Fuck. Adam Cole defeated Frankie Kazarian. I probably should review the matches after it because like I don't feel like spoiling stuff. Adam Cole versus Frankie Kazarian. I don't watch the whole match. CM Punk came out to commentate. I mean, Adam Cole basically had the Cody Rhodes role of like being a superstar, a main eventer in the opener to help everyone get excited about the show. Just seeing super kicks. The end was after. I forgot what was before the end. Kazarian just ran into a super kick, trying to climb for the ropes for the Panama Sunrise. Kazarian countered the Alabama Slam, followed up with springboard leg drop. He then hit. He went for the springboard leg drop, missed. Got hit with the Panama Sunrise after, with a lot of cheers after like Adam Cole slowly. It works for the crowd that he went slowly, opposed to like realistically going up the corner that slowly. It really worked the crowd that way, and then he hit the Panama Sunrise, then hit the knee strike, exposed knee to the back of Kazarian's head for the win. He invited the crowd to story time with Adam Cole. Cut a promo on Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy. Challenged them to a trios match against Cole and the Bucks. Super Clique is back. There's nothing you can do about it. Forgoes also and Sammy Guevara talking backstage. Forgoes has a new contract and a new card to go with it. He's going to put the card in line against Miro's TNT Championship on Rampage. Seems like a dark match. Jeff promo, I don't know, so annoying. Then they had Pillman introduce something. They haven't done anything with Pillman Jr. other than like Caster saying terrible promos against him. Offensive stuff when he's dead and died in the ring or at work. Now they're exposing it, and it's terrible. They haven't done anything. He was in dark for like they could have debuted him as a really, really powerful talent, but like they just had him on dark, and he's like very low tier. They really don't care about the match. So they had an open challenge, FTR, and they faced Dante Martin and Matt Sydal. Pretty cool seeing the top members of the Martins and the Sydals. It worked well. I didn't see a finish. They won the match. FTR won the match. The theme song was overblown. Like the fact that the match was so short, they can't actually address, but it's still stupid that they ruined the theme song storyline. As I went into the building and Malachi Black entered, started his promo with members of the House of Black, please rise, like Aaron Judge. Dawson hopped on Malachi's back to attack. He ran out. Grand slam. I didn't think I thought it was gonna be a WWE bullshit, not actual retirement storyline, and it was. Surprise, surprise. I don't even care about Cody ever since he did that anti-UK thing. Energy versus Bunny on Rampage should be good. I'll have to take Conti versus the Bunny. But I'll be forward. Energy want everyone to shut up. If they can't keep it together, she doesn't want them there, and I guess like the Bushido Blade will interfere. Dan Lambert was so annoying. Chris Jericho was even more annoying. It's like, It felt like a WWE like post 9/11 segment, which I'm not very happy about, and I'm not gonna watch live show, pay for a live show doing that. Gun Club attacked Paul White. Undefeated tag matches, but they haven't got any respect. Good Cargill with Mark Sterling defeated Layla Hirsch. Pretty decent. Pretty elite low promo aired. Andrade's the boss. Chavo gave him directions. Taz and Hook and Hobbs took out CM Punk after his commentary. Shawn Spears. Let's see, it was good. Layla Hirsch looks like she'll be a top star. She looked great. German suplexing Nyla Rose, and she's a very good giant killer, and she has all the muscle and the wrestling background to do a lot of cool stuff. Andrade did a little promo. I'm glad he's out of the manager's shadow. Not available subtitles. I feel like he was understandable. I also missed some of the matches. I'm confused about that stuff. We shall see. Taz, Hook, and Hobbs. Taz and Hook came out in a cover of Punk. Taz got in Punk's face about taking his job on commentary. He punched on the Hobbs headset and faced off a Hook. Hobbs laid out Punk from behind. Punk fought back with Hook blocking the Dragon Sleeper, and they cleared an announce table. Hobbs chokeslammed Punk onto the table. Then break. Shawn Spears says that he gave Darby Allin his first loss to chairman come off, I guess. So this is a very good storyline thing with FTR jumping, with Darby Allin winning. Very good match, very hardcore, very suicide. Unfortunately, Darby Allin's a controversy, and they never addressed it because he's so high on the making too much money for them. Shawn Spears, WWE won better than that. No matter how I actually don't like him with stuff like Dan Lambert in the 2000s. Moving off TV at least. There was a spot where the still steps were over there, and then Darby Allin did a suicide dive, and then knocked down Shawn Spears after he tried to see form. I forget what it was onto the steps. Tried to wipe off Darby Allin's face paint. After it came out, jumped Allin and Sting. Then Tully tried to hit Sting with a chair, and Sting then hulked up or steamed up or whatever. And then FTR double teamed him. FTR hit a spike pile driver and Sting, which is awful considering his bad neck. Tully worked the face beating off Sting, disrespecting him. It's very NWA-ish. It's very good looking that wise. The only problem was they're endangering Sting's life doing that. Brian Danielson's promo work was pretty bad. How they do the Don Callis Kenny Omega stuff recently has been really annoying with the ugly outfits and stuff. I wish they would have teased having Danielson Omega say no and then egg him on, but I guess they really wanted him at a Grand Slam, so they just hot shot the match till next week. That's not a lot of build up for it. Obviously, they've had promos that they face each other, but we didn't know when. And they didn't even do it in the promo. They did an announcement later. Rose said he faced off against Freak Little Soul. But yeah, talk about Danielson and Omega later. Rose said he's gonna bash his car. I think that he's spoiled that. Matt Hardy called it Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy also death for breaking his nose. He's gonna shave Orange's head. I don't want to see either of that. Moxley and Kingston is 2.0. I don't know if 2.0 actually wins the match. It would have been really cool if 2.0 had beat Young Bucks to be able to heel versus heel just because like they were such a hot commodity. After the match, Minoru Suzuki made his entrance. The whole entrance came out. Had Buzai, which came from behind and pulled Kingston into the crowd. That was a cool feud they had when they wrestled each other. Suzuki went for the Gosh Stop Padre around the time he was here with the Moxleys and microphone fight his way out. They kept falling as the show ended. It's pretty cool they had them after, and I felt like it fit because of Moxley and the talent involved after Omega and Danielson, because like also like Moxley actually had a match on like Danielson and Omega. A very interesting debut having him go straight for the world title, which would be frowned upon in Impact. Danielson can wrestle, and he did wrestle in WWE, so like he's ready. If they didn't have the match right away, like the momentum would cool off a lot. See what I had to say about stuff. Some people say they hate MJF, but Lambert's so MJF is below Caster. I think okay about Caster because he was like never pushed. But this guy can already do promo with like give Lambert like private party or something. Paul Jarvis was singing as that guy just before. Rampage is also in Queens. Rampage is gonna be 2 hours. When is Rampage gonna start? I mean, they could just attack WWE straight up at 9 o'clock hour, 9 p.m. hour. Or talk about that. Saying they had to do Jericho because his dad was a Ranger and he used to be from Long Island, Manhasset, New York. Ever said stuff about WWE. He said WWE is egotistical. AEW is the wrestling boom. I just covered everything I had to say. To check my Discord and other people's Discords. I guess the other stuff I had to talk about, yeah. Talked about Moxley and Suzuki being the main event, and that fit better. They won't main event the actual match over. Yeah, so I'm making the match pretty good. And we sort of tired. We could talk about Danielson and Omega. At the beginning of the show, I was thinking like Adam Cole, maybe he'd face Omega, dethrone him. Maybe he'd have the Super Clique turn on Kenny Omega. He does feel like a superstar in AEW. I heard she'll look really good. She's going to main event wrestling. She's never had a promo, but which is a bit of an issue, but it's mainly like IC title, women's wrestlers, where whoever wrestles the best is the women's champ. I mean, there's like Britt Baker, and what else is pretty good too. She's just part of his personality and charisma. Pretty short show. The undercard looked pretty bad. I didn't like the Pillman thing. He looks so amateurish there. Dante Martin's fine. Dan Lambert looks terrible. I don't like the idea. Jericho gonna like bury everybody. That's another thing I'm worried about. I don't know if Sky Page actually gonna beat Jericho is never true because MJF didn't. Guy and Page are lower tier than him. Rosario Dawson attacking Malachi Black seems like awful. Okay, so AEW Rampage, September 17. They got like 3 matches an hour. Lucha Bros vs. Butcher and the Blade, former members of Kingston's family. Obviously, Lucha Bros are gonna win. It just I don't know who the face. The Bucks were actually a lot hotter. Like Bros like had like no storyline. NJ versus Bunny. I think Bunny will win with the Blade interference. Over versus Fuego. So it's a really good big man small man match. No will win and retain. I like to see the TNT title. AEW Dynamite Grand Slam September 22nd. Oh, it's non-title Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson. What do I care then? Danielson, sure, whatever. Cody Rhodes versus Malachi Black. I'm thinking Cody Rhodes is going to be Black since he won the last match. Since Black won the last match. Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho. Women's title match. I think Baker's going to win. I don't think they have to have some title change at Grand Slam, but Baker's been. I don't see Soho winning this early. Obviously, she's a future main eventer. They need a title change. It's like my main event is like the only title match there. FTR versus Sting, Darby Allin. Hope FTR wins because like they're the younger guys. Yeah, I don't want to see Sting injured. MJF is probably going to win. MJF's going to win. Take Punk live interview. But I think AEW is going to win. Danielson, Cody. I want Malachi Black to win. What I want to win for. What I want to win is Danielson to win. But if it's not that, I actually want Omega to win. So whatever. We'll try to wait it back up. Baker versus Ruby Soho. Baker, I don't think Soho should win this early. FTR versus Sting and Darby Allin. For someone singing Darby Allin to win. People like Darby Allin's in a controversy. MJF versus Pillman. I still want Pillman to win, I guess, but MJF, you guys have to build a legacy. AEW Rampage Grand Slam, Adam Cole, Young Bucks versus Christian Cage and Jurassic Express. Trials match, CM Punk versus Hobbs. Jericho and Hager versus Man of the Year. Page and Scorpio Sky. I think Christian Cage needs to win. I would have Christian Cage win. I can see this Super Clique winning though. Christian Cage, Jurassic Express get upset one would be really good from them. Punk versus Hobbs. Punk can really lose a match this early, so it's so little of a record, so I'm just thinking Punk. Jericho and Hager versus Man of the Year. I want Man of the Year to win. I think Jericho and Hager are going to win just because of the MJF finish. And that's that. Okay. Shout out. Let me do a shout out from over there. What does everyone can read? I'm sort of tired to do anything else. Oh, it's not bad. Sure, what? Interested in playing Skyrim. What's your name? Since Smalls is playing it. I want to add before I figure out who I have to raid. If I raid anyone at all, even I don't even know. It's real laggy. I'll play Rude Moon then. You guys all have a good night. Talk more about. I was just taking a note. Take a note about. Well, I actually don't have as much to say about Danielson and Omega because, like, it's not a title match, but like it's coming. It's not gonna be sudden, but I don't know. Good to have a note of it. I'll tell you one thing. I don't. It looks like Adam Page isn't going to be a world title champion anytime soon. If he does lose to Danielson, I don't know when he would face. Like the ideal match would be him versus Omega, but yeah, not Danielson and Punk would not be as big of a deal. Page versus Cole would be alright, and we shall see. More thoughts on subscribe. I gotta check if I actually rated. Okay, good. Subscribe.